The Grand Vision is a regional planning blueprint designed by citizens to guide future growth, prosperity, and quality of life for generations to come. The following projects are great examples of how Grand Vision principles are being applied in Benzie County. The Transportation Network seeks to ensure that transportation projects are designed to maintain and improve the existing road system, increase public transportation services between cities and villages in the region, and expand infrastructure serving pedestrians and bicyclists both in and out of town.
Well, the vision for the Benzie bus was started 10+ years ago when a group of citizens decided that they wanted to get together and to come up with a public transit system for Benzie County, and eventually was able to go to the commissioners, get approval to attempt to get a millage. So in August of 2006, the millage was brought before the people of Benzie County, and it passed. It actually was the first time in the state of Michigan that a transportation millage had passed at the level that it did here. We were operational January 2nd of 2007. The mission of our board is that it connects people of all ages and abilities to our community and promotes independence and prosperity through a safe and convenient public transit system. When I was hired in the fall of 2006, I was informed that we were going to have a bus system available January 2nd and that we had nothing in place at that point. From October to January, we had to hire our staff. So we started with 5 buses. We rented and leased a small building behind Moore Mechanical, where we've done our operations up to this point. And we were thrilled when we did about 100 rides our first week. We thought that was pretty fascinating and pretty awesome. So we started with 12 employees, and it became evident very, very quickly that we were going to have more vehicles, and we were going to have more drivers, because the need, no one really knew how it was going to take off. It was very obvious very quickly that there were many, many people in our county who really, really needed this service. When it became aware that Mr. Obama was going to become president, the Michigan Department of Transportation notified us that they were going to be having what was called the stimulus package, which is the American Recovery Reinvestment Act, which we call ARRA. And they asked us to submit proposals for that and to submit projects for that. So I figured if they're going to give away money, if you want to put it that way, I was going to raise my hand just as high as I could get it and get as much of it back into Benzie County as I could. To bring federal money back into our county was the goal. We were able to receive a total of about $3.1 million from our federal appropriations as well as our ARRA funding. With that money, we've purchased 7 clean diesel vehicles that have reduced our fuel expenses by approximately 20%. We purchased the building and received the funding to do that, as well as funding to build a new garage on the back of it. It's a 6-bay garage that we've built so that we could accommodate other governmental vehicles as well. And along with that came the funding to completely renovate the building that is here. So when we are done, we will have a public lobby, administrative offices, a training room. We will have a parking shelter that will house all of our vehicles, and it will be 100% funded by federal money. There'll be no local debt to the people of Benzie County at all. No funds from our operating millage should come out of that to take care of this purchase. I think the Benzie bus is a critical piece to the Grand Vision for Benzie County. It was very clear in the Grand Vision studies that the people of Benzie County wanted to see more public transportation to and from Traverse City and available in our county as well. Not only do I want to be able to provide transportation for people to and from work from Traverse City, but I want people to come from Grand Traverse County to Benzie County. We have a lot to offer here with our lakes, and I think we're in a prime location to be of that. I hear so often from so many people that the Benzie bus is the best thing that's happened to Benzie County in a long time, and I think that I attribute much of that to my staff. We've been able to be very fortunate, and our staff are top of the line. They are very conscientious about their safety factors. They go the extra mile for the people in our county. And over the last few years, we have found that our ridership has gone from that first 100 in that first week to 70,000 rides per year. That's a pretty substantial need that we're able to meet for our community, and it really gives us great pleasure and a lot of pride to be able to provide a service that statewide is recognized as being top of the line.
The collective efforts of citizens and organizations will ensure that the Grand Vision continues to become a reality in Benzie County. Each of us can make a difference by starting or supporting projects that apply Grand Vision principles.